to Morgus Presents.
Morgus Presents is brought to you by Cox Communications, rebuilding a greater New Orleans together.
Oh, look busy. Well, good evening, my dear friends of science. Those who know the true meaning of the symbol, and especially you students. Tonight's lecture and scientific disclosure is going to change your life. Of course, I want you to get out a little notebook and write this question down. What is the greatest gift most of us own, yet all the money in the world cannot buy? Write down the word health. That's right, good health. And may you have it and keep it as long as the sun burns, as they say. Unfortunately, some of us may not see the next sun come up. But you needn't be in that unfortunate number. You see, the winner of the health game is the one who gets to see more sunrises than anyone else. And if you would like to be one of the winners, I suggest you stay away from the refrigerator for 1 minute, and I'll be back with the prize. You're going to see. Take it off now because there's too much to show. Oh, well, my dear friends, tonight is indeed the most challenging experiment of my entire career, I must say. You see, never will my reputation and personal survival be put to such a scientific test. Now, as many of you know, I, Morgus, am the Earth representative of the higher order and its duly appointed scientific watchdog. And as such, I am the force to be reckoned with in protecting the health and well-being of this planet and its inhabitants. Well, I must tell you, my efforts have been called into question. Now, it's hard to believe, but after all the work that I have done in the name of the higher order, I have been called on the carpet, so to speak, and literally actually chewed out by the higher-ups because of the poor health and well-being of the Earth's inhabitants. I want you to look at this. I had nothing to do with this. You see, as you know, they now are taking a hands-on attitude about what's going on down here, particularly with my experiments. They have communicated with me by taking over Eric and have sent this message. And I know what it means. I know exactly what it means. It means I better do it right. The fact is, friends, I have been given an ultimatum. Either I show an improvement in the health and well-being of the population on the face of this earth, or I face a punishment worse than death. I, Morgus, will be shunned and banished from the higher order. It's unthinkable. This, of course, would indeed destroy me. Now let's tell it like it is. My respected higher-ups up there know that it's not totally my fault that the population is unhealthy. You see, as we've mentioned, if those idiots hadn't destroyed the libraries at Alexandria, Egypt, and burned all those books back in the 3rd century, we would be 1,000 years ahead right now in human and physical development. Why, Columbus would have discovered America 1,000 years earlier. There wouldn't be such sicknesses and poor health like we have today. Life expectancy is now in the 70s. Why, it should be double that. It should be up into 140 at least. We should all live to 140. And of course, you don't reach that age unless you are a creature of health habits. And of course, how do you develop good health habits? By being smart and becoming addicted. That's right, addicted to good health habits. You see, we happen to be creatures of habit. And we're all addicted to habits, good and bad. Even breathing is a habit. That's right, like that. And of course, it's an addiction, believe it or not. Well, it so happens that I have been working on a scientific experiment to create a worldwide health addiction amongst the population. That's your cue, Chopsley. Oh, you idiot, pick it up, will you? Working with incompetence. What we have here, my dear friends, are health addicts. That's right, take a look at them. Now, they're all programmed. A new, healthier breed of human being. I mean, they're all like ordinary people, except they are totally addicted to the pursuit of good health. That's that simple. Now, there's nothing wrong with it. They're not drugged up or anything. Absolutely not. No drugs whatsoever. As a matter of fact, you'll see something later on. They were transformed right here in this laboratory from regular people like you off the street. Imagine if everyone in this country could become health addicted. Oh, well, don't leave your seats. After you have seen tonight's experiment, you, my dear friends, you can then make up your mind whether you want to come along or stay behind with the, what, yes, what?
About this.
Oh, no, we don't want to show them that yet. Oh, no, get back. No. As a matter of fact, we're going to let the station do its little thing here, you know what I mean, and don't move away from that set, believe me. All right.
Friends of science, it's time once again to Ask Dr. Morgus. Justin Boudreau of Luling writes, Dr. Morgus, if it takes 6 days for 6 men to dig 6 holes, how long does it take 1 man to dig half a hole?
A tricky question, yes. Well, listen, there is no place on this planet where you can dig a half a hole. You see, a hole is a hole. Don't forget that.
Thank you, Dr. Morgus. This week's entry will receive a coveted Morgus t-shirt and the admiration of the scientific community. You too can have your challenging question answered by Dr. Morgus. Send the doctor an email with your question, name, and address to morgus@cox.com.
Okay, we better take it off now because, oh, they're back. Well, you know, we've been getting calls from people just like I expected. They already want to know how they can become health addicts. Of course, you know, the entire world is sick and really doesn't know it. You know, look at this. When you see perfect specimen like this, real health addicts, and compare them to yourself, you soon realize how far behind we are with good health development. Now, in just a moment, you're going to see, step by step, how we transform people into health addicts. Oh, yes, you're here. All right, I've been waiting for you. Did you read the brochure?
It says here I have to be purged and brainwashed?
Oh, yeah. Let me explain about the purging and brainwashing, okay? You see what's going on here. Yeah, let me explain that, friends. We're all addicted. So I'm talking to a lecture group here. We're all addicted to bad habits. I mean, we have habits of putting too much salt in our food, or we either sleep too much, you know, or drink too much. I mean, we have habits of eating too much, and some people even have the health-destructive habits of smoking and all the other substances that burn our nervous system. Well, I want you to listen. In order to become a new breed of human being and a true health addict, you must be purged of all self-destructive habits. Now, that's understandable. You see, that's what this machine is all about. I want you to step over here. I know a lot of you have been curious about the machine. Now, what this machine does, of course, it's an advanced electronic wonder. And I know a lot of you doctors will want to know more about this, a detoxification machine. You see, the body, which is placed in here between these components here, is bombarded with hydrothermic rays to detoxify and destroy all traces of salt, caffeine, nicotine, and poison chemicals and other brain-damaging substances. And of course, no withdrawal symptoms are experienced because your nervous system has been cleaned, and you're like a new man when you come out of this little gadget right here.
Is there any cost? All health clubs charge.
Oh, no, as a matter of fact. Oh, I'm glad you asked. Well, there could be a charge. You'll have a choice later, and I'm going to explain that in just a moment. You see, there are people out there that will think we're a bunch of kooks. They won't want to go along with this whole thing. I always have it. I get them all the time. And they're the ones we'll make money on, believe me, because they'll become running to us for health services. You see, we also program the brain. That's what these gadgets are all about. We actually clean your brain. We program it. As a matter of fact, speaking of that, you know, my dear friends, everybody knows your brain, of course, is a marvel, really. And in order to bring in new habits into your body, you must take a pledge. You know, you must pledge that you're going to do something before you can actually do it. And now that's what I'm going to ask you to do. And all of you who will want to become health addicts, I want you, give me the brochure, to put your 2 hands together like this. This is the first step you're taking in becoming a health addict. Now, the rest of you don't have to do this now. Repeat after me. As a matter of fact, I have a little pledge I put together here just to start this off. On my honor, I will do my best.
On my honor, I will do my best.
To improve my health above the rest.
To improve my health above the rest.
That's right. To follow instructions in every quarter.
to follow instructions in every quarter
and fulfill the dictates of the higher order.
and fulfill the dictates of the higher order.
That's it. You got it, buddy. You are now pledged, and let me tell you, you have made a pledge before the world, and therefore you're going to make a good health addict, okay? Chopsley, I want you to get the tape and measure him up for the Earth suit, okay? And you'll be finding out more about the Earth suits and other things in just a moment. We're going to let the station interrupt for a little while, but don't leave this one tonight. We're going to be right back. All right, get ready with the... Just press the tape down, John, and that's all you're going to feel. Oh, I see we're back. And I know you doctors are excited about knowing what's coming up here. I know you haven't heard of this before. This is a health implant. And I know most of you are saying, what is a health implant? Well, you've got to know the reason first. Now, as you know, my reputation and my future is on the line tonight. I mean, I have a job to rapidly upgrade the poor health habits and the physical well-being of our society. Now, as I've told you, I have to save the best for last, and that's what I've done. Now, we know very well that a lot of people out there are selfish, right? They won't want to give up eating and drinking like our health addicts here. No, they're going to go on and do these things, and therefore, they're going to be sick anyway, right? Well, you're going to have everything from bad gallbladders to bad breath, right? And you'll end up in the hospital or needing our help. And that's where these health addicts come in. What I'm going to tell you here is that every little terminal that's implanted here is connected to a vital organ of the body. I'm going to show you over here on the blackboard and a little drawing here. You know, a few weeks ago we were talking about chiropractors and how we believe that the vertebrae system connects into the nerve system, of course, and controls all the vital organs. Well, you can see on this drawing up here, it explains the 4C vertebrae controls all the nostrils and the sinuses, and the 2T controls the heart. And if all of those vertebrae and those nerve ends are taken care of properly, those organs would function beautifully. Well, if you happen to have, well, a bad liver, for instance, you can't do anything about it. You can't get rid of your liver. Well, John here has a beautiful liver. And guess what John is willing to do? You got it. John is willing to rent a liver. However, it stays in John because, you see, we can hook an umbilical cord to your liver, and you can live off of his liver. That's right. I know this all sounds futuristic and almost impossible, but that's how it's done. We take a little diode and implant it into your vertebrae, right here. We can put it into your, where's the liver? Where's the liver? Right here it is, the 5T vertebrae. We can plug in there, run the cord into the terminal there on John's stomach, and we can connect you up. As a matter of fact, Chopsley, I want to check this thing out right now. I want to check out, I think John should have checked. I'm going to see if your eyes will blink, John, when I just short out these two little terminals right here, all right? There you... Oh, wait a minute, something's wrong here. Something's wrong. Okay. Okay, now the eyes, right here. Okay. Oh, Chopsley, check this out. I think, yeah, no wonder there's a little solder in there. Clean that solder out there. Right here, right here. Wipe that out of there, you idiot. Uh-oh, there's the telephone. That must be the operator. Hello, operator. Did you get him? Oh, good. She's calling the Surgeon General. We've been trying to get him all day. Hello, sir. This is Dr. Morgus. I guess you're watching on satellite. Listen, what we're doing is creating a war on poor health. In fact, I'm creating an entire army of addicts, you see. No, health addicts. You're right. What we're doing, see, we're taking ordinary people and we're purging them, and then we're brainwashing them, and then we're taking a coax cable connected to some terminals and running it to their nervous system in their vertebrae. Now this... Oh, we were disconnected. Oh, that phone company. Just in the middle of talking to somebody like that. Well, anyway, those of you who do not want to join our Health Addicts Unanimous, I know many of you are going to stay there and want to drink and eat and all that sort of thing and dissipate yourselves like that. Well, you're going to need help. And if you have a problem tonight, you know, like a bad liver or a bad tooth or whatever, you want to rent one of our addicts, you can come on down here, and here's the price. You won't believe it. Only $500 a week to plug into one of these people. I know. You may say, I can't afford that. Well, guess what? Your insurance company, that's right, your health insurance will pay for it. They'll be glad to keep you out of the hospital for $500 a week until your liver gets well. And that's what will happen once you're connected. All of those little nerve cells will start working in you also. And by the way, you'll have to pay room and board also, and they'll take care of that too. So first come, first serve. Come on down and get in on it if you wish, and we'll also get you on television. You'll become a part of medical history. All right, Chopsley, you got it cleaned? All right, why don't you go ahead and run back until we get ready over here. We'll be back in a few moments. Get that. Okay, I can only take one or two at a time. In fact, three is enough. Three is enough. Oh, I see we're back on. Okay, friends, we have some people here who have come down for help here, and I'll get with you in just a moment. Now, as you know, our health addicts are willing to donate their organs to help these people. We're going to plug in and show how the whole thing works. They are going to rent these people, and you will be able to get in on it also. Now, in fact, I want to show you how that works. It's done, of course, through connecting to the nerve systems. By the way, what is your problem?
Gallbladder.
Oh, gallbladder. Oh, the gallbladder. Wait a minute. Let's see what vertebrae we... Okay, that's the fourth thoracic vertebrae. We'll be plugging into your back a little bit. Now, you won't feel very much. I'm going to show a little needle here. You see this? You see this right here? That little needle will go right into the nerve in the fourth thoracic vertebrae. In fact, I'd like you to step over here, Chopsley. Get ready for us to plug that in. Bring some tape. Okay, let's see. The fourth thoracic could be, let's see, this is the first, second, third, fourth, right here. Give me the needle, Chopsley. I'm going to plug in. You'll feel a little bit. Okay, now quickly. It's pushed right in there. You put the tape on. Okay, now our donor, where is she? There she comes. Oh, okay, dear, just jump right up here. Oh, look at the vitality. Okay, we're ready for the connection here, and that's terminal number 3. Okay, Chopsley, you know what to do. All right, now watch what we're having. This is the female plug, and there's the male plug. You plug into there, right there, okay? Plug in. Now we're going to put the wires right into the number. Hand me the soldering iron here, Chopsley. Okay, now you see 1, 2, 3. All right, I push this little wire in like that. Okay, and I push this little wire in like that. Wait a minute. Okay, now you must make soldering connections here. Okay, we put a little solder on here like this, and oh, there we go. Look at that. See how that's soldering? Oh, that's perfect. And we solder here. You don't feel anything, do you? Okay, let's just let that harden a little bit. And you plugged in. Hey, you gals are ready. As a matter of fact, I haven't even introduced you. Your gallbladder's plugged into hers, and this is Betty, and this is Mary Beth, right?
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. I feel better already.
I'll bet you. Do you girls get to know each other? Okay, what's your problem, Philip?
What?
I say, what's your problem?
Can't hear you.
Oh, I know your problem. Okay, a hearing problem. Hearing, wait a minute. Hearing. Let's see. Hearing. Ears. Wait, where are they? Oh, yes, the number 3 cervical. Oh, yeah, that's up here in the neck. You stand right over here. Give me the plug, Chopsley. You see how quick and easy, very little, if any, surgery at all. I'm going to go right into 1, 2, 3. We push it. You're going to feel a little sting. Okay, that's it. Now tape it up, Chopsley. We're plugging right into the vertebrae. And, of course, it's exciting the nerves. Now, you hold on to the plug here. All right. Now, this must seem fantastic to you laymen who don't understand. Okay, John, I think we'll use you for the hearing. All right. Got the terminal. And that's the second terminal on the left here. Okay. You got the soldering iron. Hold it for me. I got one little wire here. We plug into the second terminal on the left. You see how that works? Okay, let's get this one now. Okay, I better tighten this one up, Chopsley. Give me the pliers. Okay, the pliers really holds the lugs real tight. That way we don't have any problems here. Okay, Chopsley, the solder. Okay, here we go on the solder. There we go. We solder there like that. Beautiful, beautiful. A little cool off there. All right, now you've got your plug here, sir. Just plug in that over there. All right, John, up you go. Let's see. John, I know he can't hear too well right now, but you're going to get better. I say you're going to get better. You just hang on to John here and stick around, okay? What's your problem, sir?
I'm perfectly healthy, but can you do anything for my hair?
Oh, Oh, yeah, you're bald. Well, that is a kind of a problem. Yeah, that's really not medical, but hey, yeah, absolutely. We got a guy over here with a full head of hair. I'll tell you what, you just stand right over here. Hair. Let's see, that's the scalp. That's the #1 cervical. Okay, that's all right. Okay, Chopsley, let's plug him in. Yes, sir. Gee, you just get right up here. Now, let's see. Let's plug him in quickly, Chopsley. Okay. It's going to sting a little bit. Right in there. That's the first cervical. Put it on there, Chopsley. All right. Okay, now let's get this one burned in here. Get this little wire. As a matter of fact, while I'm doing this, we'll have you all fixed up here, all 3 of you, and you're going to have a healthy head of hair, I'd say just a matter of weeks. As a matter of fact, why don't you just go ahead and run back to the rest of it there, and we'll be back in just a few minutes, but don't miss this one. We'll be right back. When you finish volume 1, you come back and pick up volume number 2.
Thank you, Doc.
All right, congratulations. Oh, there you are. Well, as you see, I left the last member off. You notice he was in a green earth suit? There's a difference, you see. As a matter of fact, he is a regular member. That's why he's not a donor. He is a regular member of Health Addicts Unanimous. And that's what you can be. The entire world can catch on to this great idea. Oh, you've got to be very pleased with this, because I know they are. The very idea of thinking of shunning me or banishing me from the higher order. Little did they know what I would come up with. As a matter of fact, the idea to put my reputation in question, as a matter of fact, look, you've got to be pleased. You've just got to be pleased. I know they can hear me. A-OK. A-OK. Eric, they say A-OK.
Yes, Master.
Oh, I tell you, things are going to change now. Thank you, fellas. Imagine the idea of trying to shun someone like myself. It's just beyond me. As a matter of fact, both Chopsley and I are going to be members also. We are going to be purged. As a matter of fact, we are going to do it tonight. I'm going to be eating some people chow just like everybody else. Of course, imagine the food I'll save on Chopsley. Oh, answer that, Chopsley. Imagine the food money I'll save for Chopsley.
Something wrong. I don't feel too good.
Well, what? Oh, what do you, oh, I was just talking about it's the people chow. You see, your stomach is not used to the people chow.
No, doctor. It feels more like my gallbladder. Right around here.
Oh, no, it can't be, believe me.
Doc, I have a problem.
Oh, what are you doing back here?
I can't hear you. I think I'm losing my hearing.
Oh, no, that can't. Oh, no, maybe it's your connection. Oh,
I think he's draining my hearing.
Oh, no.
What's going on here? I was supposed to be in perfect health. My hair, it's falling out.
Oh.
What's with this?
Now, wait a minute, guys. It could be a solder connection. Oh, no, look. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, stay right here. I can straighten. Look, this is okay. Everything's A-okay, believe me. Now, look, everything's going to be straightened out. It's a solder problem, all right? Believe me, it's... Oh, wait a minute. Don't banish me. Don't shun me. They're wiping me out. Eric, tell them they're wiping... Persona non grata. Persona non grata. Chopsley, they said persona... Wait a minute, what are you doing, Chopsley? You can't shun me. Oh, look. You guys down at the station. Now, look, things are going to go on here. Everything's okay. I know I've got friends down there. Of course, I've had a few problems with... Hey, wait a minute. Hey, hold it. What are you doing? Wait. Look, don't leave me here. We're going to straighten this whole thing out.
When Morgus the Magnificent takes us into the realm of science. Good night, pleasant dreams.
Morgus Presents was brought to you by Cox Communications, rebuilding a greater New Orleans together.